Hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling, featuring the JBF Memorial Sovereign Soundboard. Welcome to the Nuck If You Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby, joined by Young King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name. Yes, sir. The chalice is back again, as always.
It is.
Still no luck on me finding the chalice on my end. But, of course, as always, we have the official Young Kings Wrestling wine glass available at shop.ykwrestling.com. If you go ahead and go get you one of those, you can get you a rocks glass as well, or you can get you a t-shirt, a hat, a hoodie, something. We got a lot of merch. Got a good little collection of the merch. So go ahead and get you some of that right now, man. Go subscribe to Young Kings Wrestling on all platforms at YK Wrestling. Hit up ykwrestling.com if you don't know what those platforms are. Right now, I'm going to pass it over to my co-host, Mr. Reek Havoc, because it ain't looking too high right now, man.
Yeah.
So let's run it.
I'm packing the edits, guess what?
These peasants, you peasants. You know, today's supposed to be a celebratory day. We'll get to that later. But today's supposed to be a day of happiness, warmth, levity, excitement. But just pull y'all in. We don't talk much about alma maters on this podcast because, it just never came up. But today we're going to get into it a little bit because in the interest of full disclosure, today I spent 3 hours at my alma mater, Old Valley Forge, where I graduated. And, today was the alumni day. Apparently, the academy's getting ready to close down for good. And, every year, it was always an event, you know what I'm saying? For the alumni to come through, it always felt special. They always put on all the stops to take care of, make the alumni feel special when we get there. Today wasn't one of them days, bro. Today was not one of them days. So I'm going to say to whoever, I'm just going to say to the Valley Forge Military Academy, bring that ass here. I need you to.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Because let me tell you something. When you spend every Sunday wearing a full dress, wool jacket, parading around the blacktop, you know what I'm saying, year in, year out, when you pull into that blacktop there and you see that the entire place is now a parking lot, that seems pretty insulting to begin with. That's how we started this off. But then we just proceeded even further in there. They gave us a list of the buildings that was open. We, this ain't nothing new. We used to live here. You know what I'm saying? We walk through and seen a bunch of the spots and stuff like that. It's, you seen where somebody went into and where some didn't. But it ain't nothing special going on. And then you figure, maybe we'll get some lunch. You know what I'm saying? We'll go down to the mess hall. Oh, no, the mess hall closed. It's locked up. Ain't nobody going in there. Oh, okay. That's different. That's new. Mind you, there couldn't have been more than 30 people at this place. Out of all the alumni throughout almost 100, this is 98 years this school been open. Couldn't have been more than 30 people there. And 90% of them was from the 70s and 80s. So we not even, me and my boy Josh, we not even in the same demographic of these motherfuckers for real. So we take this tour all through. It's miserable. It's like walking through a graveyard. It's like we went to a funeral. That's really what it was feeling like, right? But to top this off, to really put this for y'all to understand where the ire and the indignation coming from my Negro spirit is coming from. We went into this building. They told us they were dedicating the new museum and stuff like that. The room was like 10 steps long. It ain't even a museum, but whatever. We went in there to get something to drink because they said, you know, refreshments. Bro, it's 92 degrees today. Why did we go into this room that was hot as hell? And we walked over to this table where the refreshments were. You had a plates, 2 plates of cookies and brownies that was soft and warm from the heat.
Uh-huh.
A bunch of bottles of water, not cold.
No ice, no ice.
A couple of cans of iced tea, fresh out the box. Not a single cube of ice anywhere to be found. Bro, I took a can just to check, and I opened it up, and I drank lukewarm iced tea while eating this cookie that was melting in my hand. And me and Josh
shout out to the warm
there.
cookies, though. I fuck
now,
with
listen,
warm cookies, though.
The cookies was good, but it was like, yo, dude, what is going on here? But we and Josh is looking at each other like, what happened here, bro? Like, what is going on?
Hey, y'all couldn't have went to like the Dollar General and got a bag of ice, you know, get some of them coolers from the Dollar General, the foam ones. They cost like $10.
That's what
Fill
I'm
that
saying.
shit up with ice, put the drinks in there. Y'all couldn't have did that?
Bro.
Y'all crazy.
That's all
bro.
I'm saying. Like, I didn't need nothing to be over the top, but my God, y'all didn't even try. Y'all paid no effort, nothing. Like, oh, they just opened the gate and said, hey, here, y'all just come on in whenever you want to and just leave when you're ready. Like, that's really all that
not
felt
invited
like.
people, low key.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how did you make this an invitation as an event when this is all y'all gave us? Like, I don't know.
Hey, don't say if the budget that tight, bro. Like, just don't do it at all. Just if y'all closing down for whatever reason, just don't do it.
It's the bread. Which I found out too. They picky and choosy, so it's really their own fault because they could have accepted a lot of donations that they chose not to. So yeah, it's piss poor. It's piss poor. I'm disgusted. I'm thoroughly disgusted. So I told him on the drive back, I'm like, yo, I'm torturing them for this because this is ridiculous, bro. I ain't been back here since I graduated. It's been 15 years. I said on year 15,
so this
I
your
will make
first
an appearance.
alumni night.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I said year 15. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I didn't do it. I said I'm gonna wait till year 15 and I'm gonna show with my face and just do the whole thing. And I went there almost 2 hours away, and this is what they gave me, bro. Like, disgusting. I was ashamed. I was ashamed to be there.
Hey, man, see, that's why I went to public school. That expectation would have never been set to begin with. They doing shit like that in public school. We got to organize our own reunions.
Right.
Like, don't do that shit for us, man.
Cool.
The only alumni night we get in public school is homecoming.
Right.
That's it. And that's just the football game. And come back to the football game. Come see all your old teachers. That's it. You can't go to the dance. Ain't no other events. Just come to the homecoming game. You might get to pay the alumni price if people remember you. You get a discount.
Right.
If not, you paying full price to get your ticket into the game. No alumni concessions. Shout out to public school. They wouldn't never set the expectation.
Hey, I'm so glad we ain't spend no money for that because I promise you it would have been some furniture moving if I did. Like, bro, if I
did
paid
they have any
$1,
furniture in there?
They did.
Okay.
I was like, yo, if I paid $1 to get in there, I want that shit back plus interest. Cause hell no. Oh,
understandable crash out.
Yeah, man, it's nasty. Like I was never hyped to do none of this shit, but it was like, okay,
Because I'm sure
we
you pay
reached that
tuition
point.
to go there.
Oh, did you? Yeah,
Yeah, so like if I don't pay tuition to go here, I expect to be treated nicely, no
yeah.
matter if y'all closing down or not. Like again, y'all didn't even have to. Y'all could have fit maybe $30 more into the budget to go get some ice and some coolers. Make it ghetto. You ain't got to have a nice cooler. Like
Oh, oh man,
some effort.
I'm just I don't use this word a lot, but I was flabbergasted
They
to
treated y'all
that to
like
the
a janky indie wrestling promotion.
bro. They got they get treated better than what this was, man. Oh my god, I didn't get no hot dog, no handshake, nothing. Like,
Damn,
yeah, man. Yeah, they
it's
pissed me
sad.
off today, bro. They pissed
Sad
me
day
off
in the
today.
palace.
Like,
It's a sad day.
that's how I spent my day off. Crazy.
Hey, they would have had to. They would have had to pay for my PTO. I would send them an invoice, like, hey, cover PTO for another day.
Like,
I need another day off.
oh, oh my god, somebody got to.
Hey man,
Oh,
all right, let's talk about some wrestling, yo. This is a wrestling podcast. You know what?
facts.
This is also a platform for us to get things off our chest that we need to. So this is a therapy session when needed,
Yeah.
and that was a necessary situation. I hope y'all still tuned in. You know, some people they don't be caring about shit. They don't care. Look, I came for what I came for, bro.
Hey, man, sometimes we
I'll go
just
turn on Powerbomb Jutsu and listen to them talk. I know they're gonna talk some more wrestling when I turn it on. Shout out to Powerbomb Jutsu.
facts.
Shout out to
Whew.
y'all, man. Hey man, what we
Yes, sir.
reviewing today? So we was reviewing SmackDown, old SmackDown pay-per-views, old Raw pay-per-views. This was Ruthless Aggression era, but this time we wanted to take it a little bit more modern, but still a little old school. This shit is old school for real. At this point,
Uh-huh.
2014, the first ever NXT TakeOver event, the second ever NXT event on the WWE network. This is their second PLE. The first one was right before WrestleMania that year. That was the test event. They're like, let's
Yep.
go see what happens and get all these bugs out the way.
Facts.
I did not have any problems with WrestleMania, so it must have fixed it. I seen some people they said their stuff was messing up, but I was Gucci.
It was like a minute of some buffering, but it was like one
Yeah,
time
I
and
had
that's
a
it.
slight buffer, like very
Yeah.
early, but like it didn't trip out. I saw the Undertaker lose on time, like everybody else. It was a time. So shout out to
Yeah,
the
it wasn't an issue.
WWE Network, man. They had a watching through this show. There were a lot of WWE Network like specific things that I forgot
Yeah.
about. And I was like, dang, where can you find this stuff now? Is this lost media? Is this stuff available somewhere? I know some things were made available on the network, but
Yep.
like not the network, sorry, on the WWE Vault on YouTube. I
Yeah.
seen like them post some older like episodes of series that they had, but like where can people go watch this stuff off rip? Because like they don't have all the episodes of things available on the vault.
Yeah.
Is I kind of miss like being like, yo, I kind of want to check this out and just load it
Facts.
up on the network. I miss the network. I miss it dearly.
Man, R.I.P. That was
Like that was the greatest invention of all time.
it was such a good time.
Had it on the PlayStation. I used to just load it up on the PlayStation, play it on here. It was great, man. You could fast
Hell
forward to
yeah,
every
man.
segment.
They used to have it was
That was
basically
the
it was
thing
like
I missed.
chapters. There used to
Yeah,
be
like yeah,
sections that you
YouTube
could
chapters.
yeah.
I missed
Boy,
that the
man.
most.
Man, let me tell you.
They were
I'm
like,
so
"Oh,
sick and
Chris
tired
Benoit
of
on this show. Skip. Go to the next match."
right.
Be like, "Oh no, I want to see this shit. Go to the next match. Go to the next segment."
Yeah. Not no more.
I think every streaming service should have that for everything.
They should. I don't know why we behind the eight ball on that.
Yeah, man. Because when I be watching my old series back, man, certain scenes I don't want to see, bro.
Right.
Like, I don't want to see that shit, bro. I watch Sons of Anarchy. I don't want to watch Opie die again, bro. Spoiler alert,
I
if y'all
never
ain't
even
never seen
I
it.
know about that. I never even seen the show, but it's like that clip is so all over the place that it's like, oh damn.
That shit hurt me,
Yeah, it's
bro.
nasty. It's nasty.
I was mad. Y'all did Opie wrong, bro. Y'all killed his wife on some bullshit. And then he went and sacrificed. He went and sacrificed his life for the club that killed his wife, bro. Poetic.
Wow.
Was never the same again. But NXT TakeOver, the very, very first one, man. We get into this cold open, and I'm gonna read the quotes from the cold open because it said the only thing certain in life is change. Change is necessary. We must evolve or face extinction. And I thought it was like some foreshadowing going on here because this event literally took place about 3 days before the Shield broke up in
Right.
Indianapolis. So I
Uh-huh.
was just like, "Oh, what you trying to say?"
Exactly.
And like saying this also in 2014, it seemed like they was taking some shots at the people in charge of the main roster at the time.
Just maybe. Yeah.
Hap hap. Live from Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida, we got Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, and Sir William Regal on the call. Shout out to William Regal. I forgot that he was a commentator in NXT
Yeah,
for a
for a
while.
little bit. Yeah. And
I
JBL was the GM.
Yeah, yeah. That was another thing that I don't even think I knew that actually. Because when I started watching NXT, Regal was the GM. And he's
Right.
always had been the GM for up until he went to AEW.
I only remembered because I know when Paige won the Divas title, he was the one that came out and said, like, okay, you gotta relinquish the NXT Women's Championship. And that's how we got to Charlotte and Natalia for the crown the new
Yeah.
champ.
But I didn't know that either because I got it in my notes to get to later. But I started watching NXT after this. So like I didn't
Right.
know none of this lore, nothing. And when I started watching it, more consistently, William Regal again was already GM. So I thought he was just GM from the jump. I remember
Right.
he was beefing with Cesaro. I remember that.
That's right.
And that's when
That's
he
right.
retired. So I thought he just went straight to being GM. I had no idea the commentator, nothing. So shout out to William Regal.
Yeah, yeah.
He's great. My
Facts.
God. First match on the show, man. We showed the Rosebuds outside of Full Sail University, and they enter in with Adam Rose right into the little arena center studio, whatever you want to call it. The Rosebuds, consisting of people like Braun Strowman and Simon Gotch. Simon Gotch dressed like Where's Waldo, and
Straight
like
up.
Braun Strowman and some shit too. But what stood out to me, man, front and center with Adam Rose is the future big time Becky Lynch. You see that?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Becky Lynch, former Rosebud, the most successful one to ever exist. Clearly.
Oh, by far.
And the
An all
bunny. The
timer.
bunny was always over with me too.
Oh, hell yeah.
I fuck with the bunny too. Adam Rose taking on Camacho, aka Tanga Loa. You remember Tanga Loa used to be a cholo?
Bro, I saw it. I was like, wait a minute. I forgot they actually used to do this.
Him
Like,
and Unico.
like that man is not Mexican, bro.
Right. I don't even look Mexican, bro. They say he
Yeah.
grew up in Juarez. He grew up in the
Cut it
streets
out.
and he had to fight to survive. And then it was
Like,
just
who
like
y'all?
he was hating on Adam Rose because like Adam Rose was just too positive. He was mad Adam Rose had more motion. Say, nah, fuck this. That's crazy.
Crazy. It
Yo, if
is.
you ever ask me what the first takeover match was, it's this, and I would never get it correct because I'll be trying to think like, oh shit, I don't know. Sami Zayn versus somebody? No, Adam Rose
Nope.
versus Camacho.
Damn.
Insane trivia.
For real,
Let's
for real.
remember that next time. We might have to answer that question.
I mean, this the people. If you ask people who remembers Adam Rose, like it's probably gonna be a little, not gonna be a little choppy.
I feel like a lot of people remember Adam Rose, especially the younger WWE fans. They was watching when they was kids. Adam Rose was around back then, so like that's probably a gimmick they remember from being young kids. Like
Probably.
we remember the headbangers, right?
Oh man, yeah, of course.
Yeah, same type of deal, low key. We remember Sean Stasiak.
Planet Stasiak.
No, you remember
Oh,
Sean Stasiak gimmick before that?
I don't think
Meat.
so. Oh no! Oh my god,
Hey,
that's
people
crazy.
remember Adam Rose, dude.
Yeesh.
Don't ever get it twisted. If
He was in and
wrestling
out.
fans got good memories, low key.
He was just in and out so quick. It was like blinking, you missed it.
Hey man, shout out to Adam Rose getting the dub here. I don't know the point of putting this match on a takeover, but
Nah,
I could have had this on
could have
NXT proper.
regular taping.
Yeah. The Rosebud crew, they dance up the ramp to end this one. And then we got the announcers up on they had the announce table up on the stage back then. And
Yep.
William Regal and Byron Saxton is dancing with the Rosebuds as they come by. William Regal, zero rhythm, no rhythm at all. And I remember seeing him dancing with Crime Time back in the day.
I was just about to say that. It reminded me of SummerSlam when they was backstage.
Yeah. He low-key had some rhythm then. I don't know what happened.
He had the
He
hat on.
had the cap on too.
Yeah,
Was that a Yankee fitted?
I think so.
Shout
Oh
out to William
man.
Regal, man. Tom Phillips introduces a Sami Zayn video package, and Sami Zayn been telling that same career sob story since 2014, bro. Crazy.
I'm gonna
Not even being a hater.
I'm gonna wait till we get into it. I got something. I got something I'm gonna tell y'all about Sammy. That this is true.
In this video package, Sami Zayn says he's going to defeat Tyler Breeze to become number one contender for the NXT Championship. That is a number one contenders contending match, basically. Yes, sir. We cut to in the ring. It's open mic night, and Eden Styles is introducing this next segment. It feels so good. It is nothing. It's literally nothing. She's just telling us that Tyler Breeze has made it to the building. Like that was kind of unnecessary.
That's literally it.
Nigga. I hope so. He worked here, right? Next up, the Ascension come out here. Tag team champions in NXT, the Ascension. You remember these guys?
Hell yeah, dude.
Man. Y'all, I seen somebody say recently, they was just like, man, I thought they was going to be way better on the main roster. And honestly, I didn't. When I first turned into NXT and I saw them, I was just like, yeah, I can't see them doing nothing at all under Vince McMahon. And lo and behold, they didn't do nothing.
Yeah, because you had two problems. One, being too reminiscent of other tags like Demolition, LOD. It's like when you bear too much of a resemblance to them, that's a problem. But also, he don't watch the product, so he don't have nothing to go off of with y'all. He's just meeting y'all from scratch and saying, okay, let me figure out what to do with y'all, which is nothing because he don't really fuck with tag team wrestling. So
yeah,
double fucked.
Who did they partner him with? What was it? It was on the main roster. He was it Cody?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was Cody. It was Cody at Stardust.
It was Stardust. Yeah, that's right. The Toxic Wasteland or some shit like that.
Yeah, that shit was weak too.
Oh,
which is crazy. I like Stardust, but that shit kind of watered Stardust down. Like
terrible.
I mean, I just didn't care about them because like Stardust was over with me. I was actually disappointed that he wanted to leave because he didn't like it. I like Stardust.
Yeah.
I didn't like these guys. But they're tag champs. They're taking on Kalisto. And let me go ahead and get this one ready for this. If I can find it. If I can find it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Kalisto and his tag team partner, El Local.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah. Who is it? It was Ricardo Rodriguez in a mask. You remember Ricardo Rodriguez?
It was what?
Yeah. Ricardo Rodriguez. That guy.
Man, it was funny too. He was just over at one of the events that they did with Battlefield up in Quakertown. If I was off Saturday, I would have pulled up. But I had no idea
he
that
did
was
something
him.
here recently too. Yeah, I had to look it up. I was like, all right, who the fuck is this? Because I didn't
Right.
know. I was like, I never heard of him. He got released like a month later after this. So like, and then they ended up who they replaced Kalisto with? The Lucha Dragons, whoever.
Oh, damn, what's his
Sin
name? What's
Cara.
his name?
Sin
Yeah,
Cara.
there we go. There we go. Yeah. Like I'm seeing his
I don't even
face, and his
know.
name
Yeah.
wasn't coming to me.
So Kalisto recently debuted like 2 weeks before this too, and so they challenged for the tag titles. The Luchadors was getting cooked this whole match. It's your typical tag team formulaic type match, man. The heels dominate. You get the hot tag. El Local got the hot tag in because he's the veteran worker. And I was watching him and I was being overly critical because I wanted to see like why they gave up on him as a wrestler so quick. And I saw it, the entire hot tag. I was like, yo, this dude kind of sloppy.
Right.
And I can see why they don't, they didn't want to do nothing with him, unfortunately. Because like I liked him as a manager, but unfortunately, he was more over than the person he was supposed to be the manager of. But like also that person he was dependent on that person. Like he couldn't have been that manager for anybody but Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
So like, and then you don't necessarily need Ricardo for Alberto, especially if Ricardo is more over than the guy that's supposed to be the person getting over.
What I'm saying.
So like it was a catch-22 in that sense.
Damn
But shout out to Ricardo Rodriguez, man. The heels get the heat back and win the Ascension retain the tag titles. I don't remember who beat them. And I'm trying to remember without looking it up.
I don't think it was. I feel like it was either DIY or
Was it
Revival.
Mustache Mountain?
Ooh. Okay, now I gotta go.
Shout out to Tyler Bate too. Pulling up on us.
Yeah, it was mad cool.
Tyler Bate was drunk, bro. But he was trying to play it cool.
He
was like that type of drunk. He was trying to play cool as hell.
He was keeping it all the way low key. Like you could tell. Sometimes some people you can tell just from looking at their face. Like, yeah, you
I see it in the eyes, bro.
You had a couple splashes, my guy.
He probably didn't have a lot neither. That's the crazy part.
Right.
It's Googleable. We're looking up who defeated the Ascension.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna look too.
Know.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Lucha Dragons. Interestingly enough.
Yeah. A year later.
Yeah. No, it was that same year, actually. It was in September. Mustache Mountain didn't win the shit until 2018.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know my NXT. I need to smarten up.
Yeah, I gotta go back and rehash some of this for real.
Shout out to the tag team championships, man. Next up, we get backstage. We see Sami Zayn and Tyler Breeze warming up for their match. And we get a Tyler Breeze video package highlighting Prince Pretty, the gorgeous one, Mr. Tyler Breeze. There's a clip from a vignette or like a segment of Tyler Breeze taking a picture with a fan. Did you recognize who this fan was?
I don't think so.
Alexa Bliss.
I'm not quite sure how to help you.
I wasn't talking to you. Shout out to her.
Oh man, yeah, I knew that was coming. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta watch that back then. That's crazy.
Yeah, she portrayed a fan in the Tyler Breeze segment trying to take a selfie with Tyler Breeze, and Tyler Breeze was just like, "Nah, take a selfie with myself," basically.
This is before the selfie stick too.
No, he had this. I think he had the selfie stick during this. Maybe he didn't have the selfie stick, but he did have the camera.
Yeah,
he did do the selfie joint.
Because he came out, he didn't have it with him. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, all right.
And a selfie stick added just that one little thing, bro.
Shout and it's crazy Breed. Too. It's crazy we never went all in and put the NXT title on him because it's like you got an era-centric gimmick. Like,
right.
Dude is working this perfectly for this time period. Like that's the type of heel that you want to put over is a top guy. Like I don't know why we didn't go all in on this.
I don't see why Tyler Breeze, and I'll get to that as well. The next show is Fatal 4-Way. That's the first ever NXT show that I watched. So like that's when I started following what was going on in NXT was that show. Anything happened before that kind of foreign to me. But at Fatal 4-Way, I'm like, yo, I'm going for Tyler Breeze. Because like he was the one guy that stuck out the most to me in that match. Like Sammy, Low Vanilla, whatever. Like Tyson Kidd, I know who Tyson Kidd is. He cool.
Yeah.
Neville, I fucked with Neville heavy, but he was a champ. And I knew he had been a champ for a while. So I'm thinking like this is time to lose. Tyler Breeze gonna take it. And then, you know, they playing the whole thing up with Sammy when he keep losing. So I figure like Sammy could just go over Tyler whenever that happens. Like, and that's what I thought they were gonna do. But nah, they just kept it on Neville. I was like, that would have been a perfect time because Tyler could have definitely just lost like immediately the next time to Sammy. It wouldn't have been nothing. Especially Tyler was getting dubs over Sammy all the time too. Anyway, like in this match, Tyler defeats Sami Zayn, ends up becoming the number one contender. I got to see how they end up like doing the Fatal 4-Way because I don't remember that build. I just remember watching the show. But shout out to William Regal was over here fawning over Tyler Breeze. Said, Tyler Breeze is far more than a pretty face, beautiful clothes, and a beautiful face. Oh, I said that already. But all I'm saying is he's devious and he's going to put up a great fight. William Regal sound like Lennox Lewis on commentary.
Hey, but see, this brings me to my point about Sammy because I watched this thinking like, yo, this is the Sammy that I liked right here. This is the Sammy that I was working with.
Hey, I ain't like this Sammy neither. He was a loser.
This is
a loser then.
But I'm here. I'm getting to it. You know what I'm saying? Before all the whining, before all the, you know, the extra BS with him, I realized something. Sammy does his, and this is going to sound so cruel and harsh, and I don't mean it to come off this way, but I got to tell the truth here. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. Sammy does his best work when he's letting people down. That's just the reality. If he is letting you down, he is he is letting you down. He is at his absolute best because this was one of those matches, a top tier 5 out of 5, stealing the show, but he's looking up at the lights, and it becomes a trend over time as you see it. Him winning the title, oh, it was amazing. But you know what was better? Kevin Owens powerbombing him into a literal KO, no pun intended. That was better.
Oh, yeah.
And listen, there are some exceptions. Mania 39, you know what I'm saying? That was
Never
a big
happened.
moment. You know what I'm saying? It was a main event. It was a main event.
Mania
But yeah,
40
like
never happened either.
listen, that's what I'm saying. There are some exceptions. Don't be one of them. But I look at some moments that were better. Elimination Chamber 2023, the fever pitch. It was some of the best work ever. But he was taking that L.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. He does his best work in those moments. Mania 38, him and the Jackass dudes, that was so much better than
Hey,
it had any right to be. So much better.
that made me respect him like for real as a performer. That whole gimmick, the
Yeah,
conspiracy gimmick leading into that made me respect him more as a performer, like outside of the in-ring stuff. Because
right.
like before that, I wasn't feeling it. But when he did that, and then that goes into the honorary oos,
Yep.
and then that whole stretch from basically COVID, before COVID, up until when he snaked the bloodline. I actually liked Sami Zayn around that time.
Yeah, listen, it was
On the
entertaining.
outside of that, I ain't
You
rocking
had to
with it.
give him that. Yeah, so it was
But
good entertainment. You had to give him that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But
shout
it's
out to him
like
for having me.
those are the moments where he excels, and there's no question about it. So I'm saying all this to say that when Sammy takes this inevitable L to Cody, spoiler alert, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be worth watching, but he's going to take the L. So don't get your
Yeah.
hopes up when we get to that program. That's all I'm saying.
And he gonna take the L just like he took the L here versus Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze goes on to face the NXT champion, whoever that may be, at the end of this show. Shout out to Tyler Breeze, man. That was my first favorite NXT wrestler during like the actual like brand of NXT.
Hell yeah.
Because I tuned in, I was just like, yo, I love this gimmick. Who else is projecting their face from the selfie mode on their
Right.
phone onto the Titantron? That's some great ass technology. Like I never seen that before. It's
Right. It's
2014.
creativity.
I didn't know they had that capability back then to mirror. I didn't know nothing about mirroring a screen
Right.
back then. It's
Hell
really
yeah.
that simple. But it would seem like the greatest technological advancement in the history of technology to me when
It
I was
did, right?
21. Like,
Yeah.
that match apparently again was made official by NXT General Manager John Bradshaw Layfield, who I did not remember being the GM of NXT at any point in time. I didn't know he had general managing on his resume, so maybe he should have been considered more for AAA. I see it. Maybe it was a travesty. It said I'm the one that got experience. Ray don't got experience doing it.
He does. That is fair. But you gotta consider your audience.
Also, big facts. This was match of the night so far, so we'll get to that.
Oh yeah.
They may be
Easy.
overtaken. They may be overtaken. We get a promotion for the NXT Takeover Fallout with Triple H. Y'all be complaining about shit Triple H was doing when I was 21 years old. This ain't nothing new to him. To hold a press
Right.
conference after the show.
Right.
Man, it's crazy. They also get a promotion for Legends House, a new episode of Legends House. Did you ever watch that?
I was gonna say I never watched it. It
I
looked
might
like it
go
was good too.
find it and see if it's available and check it out. I remember Roddy was on there, right?
Yeah.
Mick was on
Roddy,
there.
Mick, yeah.
Jimmy Hart, I think I remember seeing on there.
Jimmy and who else was it?
Hacksaw, maybe.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, they had a good squad on there.
I'll check that out and
They
see
used
what that
to
was talking
they
about.
used to have some real funny shows. Like they had
They
that, they
did.
had Ride Along, they had
Right
Camp
along with Joe.
WWE.
Camp WWE was hilarious. Shout out to Seth
That
Green on
was
that one.
oh my god, that was
That shit was
funny.
like a wrestling robot chicken, bro. Shit was funny.
Yes. Yeah, man. I don't know why we got away from that.
Then they
Yeah.
had like a prank show on there too.
Swerved.
Yeah, that was funny. They have some good
Hell
stuff
yeah.
on there.
Right.
I need to bring that back. Bring
That's what
back
I'm saying, man.
the shows and shit with wrestlers. Like Y'all used to have
Yeah,
a fire digital team. What happened to the digital team
I
from like around before COVID and even during COVID? Like digital team should have won awards and shit. I met Ryan Popola from the bump. He used to be
yeah.
on the bump. I met him like during WrestleMania weekend. And I had to give him his flowers back then because just like and he even was just like, yeah, not a lot of people like give us like props for what we were doing back then. Like he was real appreciative of it because I was just like, no, I watched that
Yeah,
shit faithfully, especially during COVID.
it was
Like
good, man.
that whole digital team, applause to I don't know. I mean, now they still tough, but like it ain't how it used to be, bro. They
Right.
used to be making content for real, bro. Original shit.
He was in the lab
Y'all need
cooking.
to get a team for that, and we can do more stuff on Netflix and Peacock outside of just documentary type stuff. We can do like fun little series with with wrestlers like that.
Story time.
That's
That
my
was
pitch. Story time was gas, bro. I don't see why they can't
yeah.
do story time with wrestlers and just throw it on YouTube channel.
That's what I'm saying.
Had the same artwork. I know y'all like using AI for shit, so y'all can use AI to draw up the artwork now. Like,
There you
there's
go.
no excuse. I'm not advocating for y'all to use it. I'm just saying, like, there's no excuse for y'all to not do it, whether y'all pay people or not, to make
Like
the artwork.
half of Undertaker's episodes on the podcast be him just telling stories with old folks. Like him and JBL
Yeah.
was just a storytelling session from start to finish. Like,
Hey, free game to the social team at WWE. You go ahead and take them Undertaker stories on his podcast. You go take them Stephanie McMahon stories and make animated clips out of them and then re-upload them and repurpose them into animated clips on social media. Y'all missing out on the free game, bro. The free
that's a move.
engagement.
That is a
Like, come on,
move.
family. Come on. All right, let's continue. We backstage with Nattie and Tyson Kidd backstage going for their respective NXT championships later this evening with their uncle, Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret Hart is here
Uh,
this evening. I remember Bret Hart
you
being
love it.
here.
Yep.
So it's cool. It's cool. He ain't the only one that's here, too. More on that momentarily. But
Oh boy.
Lana comes out here and introduces Rusev. Lana does stand-up comedy now.
I heard she was doing something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
She's not
okay, that's
horrible.
delicious. No?
She's not horrible. She didn't really make me laugh. It's like she wasn't like, I mean, she was trying though. I can and like when people do stand-up comedy, I can tell like when they're a little bit nervous and I can see
Right.
the nerves there, but like she was still comfortable. I think if she actually had like some actual jokes, and then when her comfortability gets up there, then like
Right.
she wouldn't be bad. But like, yeah, she's not bad. I've seen worse people go up there. Like her
Okay.
being confident made her better than like what she was. Like the confidence is a big thing. You can tell
Right.
when a comedian or somebody doing comedy is not confident and they're nervous, and
Yeah.
it just fucks up their whole performance, bro. So shout out to her for
Okay.
doing it because it's like I said before, the most nerve
Hey,
wracking thing I've ever done in my life.
I'm about to say, like, it takes some stones to just get up
It do
there
it
for a
really
set.
does, bro. And she did this in front of paying customers.
Right.
Like I did that shit at an open mic at a bar with a whole bunch of drunk people.
Yeah, that's easy. Cause they laughing at anything anyway.
They do. They laughed at some of the worst bullshit ever, bro.
Right.
Don't let some shit be trending on social media. Everybody at the open mic has the same jokes about every topic, bro. It's the worst shit ever.
Oh my God.
I advocate for nobody to go to an open mic. Don't do it if you're not a comedian and you don't have a reason to be
Facts.
there.
Don't do it,
You're not
brother.
really going to enjoy it, bro.
Yeah.
Lana comes out there and she's hyping up Rusev though, and she says, "Much like Russia." has expanded their power across Europe. Rusev has expanded his power to Raw and SmackDown. And he returns to NXT to receive adoration. She says, to receive adoration from all the peasants.
I'm packing the edge, guess what?
From all the peasants that he stepped over to reach the top. That's my Russian accent. It's terrible, right?
Listen, good Russian accents are hard to come by.
Yeah, they are.
For a lot of us, so it's all good.
But Lana then says, you will rise in respect and receive this great man like Russia has received their great leader, Vladimir Putin.
That
got a lot of heat.
I said this out loud. It was so crazy that they were doing that on a regular basis, like genuinely posting this man's face up. Man, and I remember they had him in the Titantron early on too. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, y'all are wilding with this right now.
In hindsight, it is insane. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, I guess it wasn't publicized as much like what was going on back then because like we didn't have to care about it. Right. But now, like we have to be aware of this shit now. So in hindsight, it just is insane that they were gassing this nigga up.
like crazy.
But Mojo Rawley come out there, man. He ain't trying to hear that shit. Shout out to Mojo Rawley. He came out there with the USA flag. He said, hey, yo, bro, we're in the USA. And in the USA, we don't get hype. We stay hype. And you seen In Too Deep, right?
Mm-hmm.
LL Cool J, man. He said he was going to get his LL Cool J on and shove that flag of Rusev's Putin. Yeah, you ever seen In Too Deep? There's a scene where LL Cool J take the Putin stick.
Exactly what you talking about.
Love it. The lie detector, though, determined everything that Mojo Rawley said was a lie.
Yeah,
big fat lie.
Totally cap. That means lie.
Because Mojo Rawley got his ass cooked. And some foreshadowing going on here with the USA getting cucked by Russia.
I have a funny little tidbit regarding Mojo Rawley. I won't give any names, but back when we were in PFL, we were real cool with one of the photographers there, one of the main photographers there, and he did a lot of photos for the WWE guys. So he'd be like, going back and forth between the places. And he told us that I think we asked him like, who was the one you remembered the most or the most memorable, some shit like that. He was like, it was Mojo. It's definitely Mojo because he was the worst smelling person I've ever been around in my life. And I sat up there, and as I was watching this segment, I'm like, you know what? That kind of tracks. I can see it. I can see the vibe.
Yeah. I can definitely see like, especially them jocks, bro. Like, I can see him being kind of musty, which is crazy because like that's Gronk's homeboy, so I can just kind of see Gronk being musty too.
That's what I'm saying.
Gronk strike me as a musty individual.
Oh man,
like the type of dudes that just too like they get hype and stay hype, man. You don't got time to shower when you hype, bro.
Just all day. Just marinating all day.
But he went into the ring, man. Rusev cooked him, and then Rusev throws him out the ring, so Rusev can cook him some more. And he gonna slap the accolade on his ass on the ramp. All the producers is pulling him away, and it was very poetic that the U.S. flag was just pathetically right behind all this going on. And I said, like, again, this is very poetic. The Russian just beating the shit, cucking the U.S. flag just in the background. Happy 250th birthday, America.
Two things. And I know he's not, really being hands-on with this whole thing, but two things that the old man loves to have featured on his programming. One is something involving patriotism or some form of it. And
Mm-hmm.
2 is some kind of cucking or some cuck activity.
Yeah, type facts.
Speaking of, I want
Oh,
to save that. I might save
okay.
that for yeah.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say I had a separate peasant this week, off to the
Oh,
side, but we don't need to do that since I had this today. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
I have no idea where he's going with this either. So
I'll bring it up later when we done.
okay. Okay. Rusev okay. Rusev leaves. William Regal don't want no smoke. William Regal, hands up. Like, no, sir, buddy.
I'm good.
Uh
What's up, these 2
we
old
cut
man?
to no. We cut to Charlotte Flair and Ric Flair walking to Gorilla. Yes, Ric Flair is here as well as Bret Hart. They will be ringside for the women's championship later this evening. We get a recap of how we got to Charlotte Flair versus Natalya vacant championship. There's a tournament to determine the 2 people facing off in the finals, man, because Triple H loves him a tournament, bruh.
Always. You see it right now.
Always. Big facts. We cut to Chris Christopherson sitting ringside, man. Shout out to the OG Chris Christopherson, man.
Boom, 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 boom.
Speaking of Triple H, man, Triple H's former co-star in Blade Trinity. In fact, he was in all 3 Blade movies back in the day, man.
Yes,
also an anti-war and OG Palestine advocate too, man. So shout out to him, man, doing the right thing for all his life. For
yeah.
old white man singing country songs in Texas. He was on the right side of history, bro.
Facts.
RIP to the legend. Out comes the current WWE Divas champion, Paige, because this is her house. Full Sail, man. She's the most recent NXT Women's Championship, most recent NXT Women's Champion at the time. And she comes out there basically to thank the NXT universe for all of her success so far. She could not have made it without you guys. Points to everybody. Out comes Charlotte Flair. Ric Flair enters with his daughter. Out comes Natalya. Nattie enters with her uncle, Bret the Hitman Hart. And we're going to keep everybody in the ring safe. But where was Bane when you needed him in this moment when Ric Flair and Bret the Hitman Hart was out ringside?
Man. What a damn shame, bro.
Hey, man, shout out to Lil Nate being a ref here. This is the only match that I remember from this show going into it. Like, I don't remember any of the other situations. But yeah, shout out to this match, man. They was going crazy. Natty has a history of going down to NXT on the very frequent basis and helping out. And this was one of the early shit. Still to this day, going out there. I don't know what she's doing. I have not kept up with NXT, but I know she down there.
Miss Parker.
Yeah, I know she was Jada and Layla Diggs, I think, and Kalani. I think she was doing something with her at some point. I might be wrong on that. But yeah, shout out to Natty, man, doing a thug thizzle. Lil Nate was the ref here again, appropriately. You reffing a Ric Flair adjacent match, you got to have Charles Robinson out there. So
of course.
Shout out to Big Charles, man. Shout out to Lil Charles, man. Charlotte Flair, the first woman in NXT history to hit a devil's kiss. You saw that?
Indeed.
Yeah.
So and you know what's funny too? She was like, her and Steph had a match, and she was like kind of low key talking that shit, like, "Oh, I did this first." I'm like, "Did you?" And then I see it, and I was like, "Oh, damn, okay." She got you there.
Got her.
I mean, Steph making it look better, but
you know,
Charlotte
made it a hot rhyme, and Steph made it a hot song.
Facts. There you go.
That's all.
There you go.
But Charlotte Flair wins the NXT Women's Championship here. her first one. She ends up winning it again at some point in her career. Yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
First of many championships won by Charlotte Flair. I think she's what at 14 minus the NXT championships.
Yeah. Which I
They
give up
they
on.
counted them when it was convenient, and now they
Yeah.
don't.
It don't make no sense. Like
Cause like
they
when
phantom
Becky
when they didn't
went
want to
down
be.
there and won it like 2 years ago, they was counting for Becky like it mattered, but like it don't matter for
Right.
Charlotte.
It's phantom. It's phantom when they want it to
Yeah,
be.
when
Crazy.
convenient, I get it. It's a soap opera, bro. That's what
Of
you always got to
course.
tell yourself when things don't make sense. It's a soap opera. You gotta mold some shit like Play-Doh. You gotta turn it into something else. Like it might not be feasible for it to be this anymore. That's why
Yeah.
you have a little baby be on the soap opera and then the nigga be our age 2 months later. Like that's how that happened, bro.
Right. Hey,
It don't make sense, but like you need it to make sense for the storyline.
exactly.
It is what it is, bro. We get a backstage view of Adrian Neville, the NXT champion, warming up, plus a video package highlighting him for the audience. And I forgot this dude was in the Death Riders, bro. I don't watch AEW, so like I forgot he was in the
Uh
Death Riders. I was curious
yeah.
what he was doing because like I don't hear him being spoken about much.
Nope.
And like he's in the Death Rider vortex, which y'all complain about the Bloodline vortex when the Death Rider vortex has been going on damn near as long.
Close enough.
In the Bloodline, we had a break from that for a little bit too.
Yeah.
Like not counting the MFT shit.
Like
We had a
realistic,
break
I'm
from
about
the
to say,
Bloodline shit.
you had like the spinoff, but the actual shit didn't really get started until Mania again. Like
Yeah.
that was kind of it.
We at least got a break from that. Y'all complaining about the couple months for, this Death Rider shit has been going on as long. And if we want to go back to the, what was it, Blackpool Combat Club?
Hey, listen, that take us into like 2020 pandemic.
Yeah.
Like
That might precede the Bloodline.
that's what I'm saying. Like, because that's when Regal was still over there.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
Hey,
Pac ain't doing nothing for real. Let him come home, Triple H, man. Like, go entice that boy to come back, man.
seriously.
I want to see him do something. I think hey, him versus Penta. I'm sure it's happened in AEW before,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah, it
I want
definitely
to see
has.
it on like Raw.
Yeah,
I want to
man.
see them do
Like,
that.
honestly, they didn't try with Neville once we got past NXT. And let's be real, we can see
I mean,
why.
King of the Cruiserweights was
But
cool, but like
yeah,
outside
but
of
it's
that,
like, but that was Cruiserweights was one of those things that he didn't really care enough to put consistent effort into, and that's the
yeah,
problem.
there
Like,
was a limit there, and it's just like, okay, you want to showcase me for this, cool, but like, if this is my limit, then I'm gonna just go somewhere else. But like, he ain't
exactly
really did nothing else in AEW. Like, he's an original in AEW. He ain't really did nothing.
right. You just pigeonholed him into the whole cruiserweight thing when there was so much more there. Just because he's undersized for
He can
majority of the
fly
roster,
and do some
like
cool shit.
yeah, like
I was
at
an
least
NXT champion, bro.
at least get him into the mid card if at the
Right.
bare minimum.
U.S.
But
title. I know he's short, but like, so what? Rey Mysterio
yeah,
was short.
we watched. How anyone ever forgets this? We watched him one on one with Seth when Seth won the
Right.
world title, and that was a gas match because
Mm-hmm.
that was the near fall when he had to like the last minute get the foot on the rope. Like everybody was thinking like, oh snap, this man about to
Oh,
really
I thought
win this
Neville was about to
title.
do it too.
Yeah, like that right there, and it was in front of Vince on
Right.
Raw. So it's like that should tell you what you have, but hey, I don't know. I don't book the show, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Neville though. We got
Facts.
Cesaro and Christian sitting ringside because it's time for the main event. Adrian Neville versus Tyson Kidd, Nattie's husband, for the NXT championship, man. Tyson Kidd is another one of my NXT goats, like from around the time I
Yeah.
first started watching. Cause
Oh,
like
yeah.
you had to have, especially when you trying to promote this to your current audience and you want them to kind of see what you got going on down there. I wasn't
Yep.
watching when it was I don't even know how we were able to watch NXT before the network. So like how people was watching NXT in like 2012, 2013, no idea. But
Right.
now you're on a more accessible platform. Like,
I think
yo,
it
if
was.
you
I want to say it was like a web-based show.
it probably WWE.com maybe.
Because that's what I remember. That's what Shane wanted to do with ECW
Yeah.
before he left, and then they started doing that with NXT after the whole game show bullshit.
I remember Sunday Night Heat was on WWE.com every week.
Yeah, sure. That would be the closest thing I get to watching pay-per-views.
Facts.
The Sunday Night Heat.
I at least want to see what the set looked like.
Right, exactly.
Nah, but where was I at on this? I totally forgot. I lost my train of thought here. We cooked.
Talk about Tyson.
Oh yeah. Tyson Kidd, man. That was my OG. Cause like
Yeah.
before we started watching on the network on a weekly basis, nobody really had a clue what was going on there. So you had to have people, you at least saw on Raw and SmackDown showing up here. So that's what Nattie and TJ was there for. To show up and be like a familiar face at least. Ric Flair and Bret Hart be like, oh, Ric Flair and Bret Hart pulled up. Let's see what's going on. And you have like, Christian and Booker T, on the panels and stuff. Like, you got to have your familiar faces going down there. That's kind of what they still do nowadays when you have, Natty showing up. You had Seth Rollins defending the World Heavyweight title on NXT a couple years ago. Just to get people to tune in and see what they had going on. And listen, you reeled me in with Adrian Neville, NXT did. Like, I saw him and I stuck around. Because these boys cooked in this match. And this was back when like the black and gold matches were still like plentiful.
Yeah.
You were able to get your moves in, but they knew how to end. Once you start, you're getting your Johnny Garganos and your Adam Coles in there, then they just started doing too much.
Never ending cycles.
Yeah, I was always been critical of that. But this was a very solid main event. It was a lot of moves, hard hitting. Like Tyson Kidd wanted to shed that, I'm not just Nattie's husband. I'm somebody for real. I'm legit. Like, because he been Nattie's husband the whole time he been there at this point.
Facts. But like, this was
not a heart for real. So you just married into the family. So like they don't really respect you that much.
Right. But then like, he got in here and in other matches too, where it was like, oh no, bro, I'm like that for real. There's a parallel universe where he parlays this into a major run. I don't know if we get to the world title, but there's a major run that comes on the back end of this when he goes back up to the main roster in another universe. For real.
There's a US championship, intercontinental somewhere in it.
Easily.
Definitely like contending for the world championship. Not winning it, but like you might have a match on Raw versus who was the champ around this time? Daniel Bryan or Seth freaking Rollins, whoever was the champ.
Yep.
Randy Orton. Who won the belt after Bryan? John Cena won that shit right back.
Yeah, John. Yeah.
And then Brock won. So like before Brock got it off John Cena in 2014, I think John Cena and Tyson Kidd could have had a match on Raw for the belt. And it would have been fire.
Hey, it would have cooked like John working with smaller guys, like
always
be
great.
Like hell yeah.
And TJ know how to put on a fucking match. And John Cena know how to put on a fucking match. So like they would have went crazy. But like we don't get to see that part of John Cena that can hoop until 2015, unfortunately. So it is what it is.
The US Open Challenge and everything too.
Yeah, big facts. But Tyson Kidd loses here. Adrian Neville gets the dub, retains the championship. Tyson Kidd leaves without shaking Neville's hand, and the crowd don't like that. But that's foreshadowing to the next one. The next one, Fatal 4-Way. You add Sami Zayn and Tyler Breeze to the mix. Adrian Neville's chances of winning drastic go down. But yeah, man. And in hindsight, what was your most interesting takeaway from this?
Match of the show.
Overall, anything.
I always go back to the women's match because it's like, that you talk about setting the bar for everything that was to come. Like you had Paige that went up and, she kind of, her whole thing was the anti-diva, bringing some new vibes to the women's division up there. But what they were doing, this is why I always say, like, when it comes to Nattie, when it comes to Natalya, as far as her gimmick, that's the only thing I ever was like, yeah, I'm not really rocking with. As far as the work that she puts in, what she does for the women, how she elevates them and their performances, this was one of those moments where it's like, you know, Charlotte was going to be something. She was a blue chip from day one, but what she did for her and what they both collectively did for the future of women in WWE just meant so much more on that night. Like, didn't matter who won. It was always like you had the right winner, but ultimately at the end of it all, it was all about what the quality of what we got there to say, this is different. You know what I'm saying? Without this, you probably aren't getting the hashtag Give Divas a chance because this is the shit they were looking at to say, like, hey, if they're doing this, why is Monday Night Raw getting 30 seconds? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a big difference maker.
And like, regardless of how we feel about Bret Hart over here, how people just feel about Ric Flair in general, right? Like having Ric Flair and Bret Hart ringside did legitimize this a little bit more than it would have without them. Like without them, it still would have been solid. But like you have, 20 plus world championships ringside right there. Like, come on, bro. These two of the greatest legends in the in the sport. So like you have Charlotte Flair that ultimately solidified her because you see what she do a year from now, 2 years from now. Like she's in one of the most high profile matches at that Mania and Mania 32 2 years later.
Exactly.
3 years later, she main event pay-per-views. 2 years after that, she's main eventing WrestleMania. So like that was the coming out party for Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair just working with other women made those other women more important.
Right.
In NXT. And then those other women made other women more important. It was a cycle. Like Bayley working with Asuka, that'll legitimize Asuka. And Bayley became legitimate from working with Sasha, and from Sasha was working with Charlotte. You see where I'm going with this? Like Charlotte Flair is probably the most important woman in NXT history, low key, if you think about it. It all started with her in this match.
Every
and you know
every
what?
hand she was connected to, off the strength of that alone.
I'm gonna take it a step further. Nattie Neidhart might be the most important woman in WWE history. Just off of this match and this whole situation alone.
Okay.
Like it was the trickle down effect that started with Nattie going down to NXT and being that veteran that you needed to work with somebody like Charlotte Flair. Because I don't think you could have had Charlotte Flair working with like Sasha Banks in 2014.
No.
We wouldn't have cared as much.
They were still finding that groove, finding that level with each other. They were still going up.
Yeah, that was on an even level. You needed that veteran to take them over the hump.
Right.
Just like, just like how the Knicks won a championship. Shout out to the Knicks. But like the Knicks, you need that veteran leadership. And they had a team full of vets, veteran guys as they're just ready to win. Like dudes that have won before. Also, like we know Villanova, they won the championships with Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges.
Right.
Cat, he played for Kentucky. They made a deep run into the playoffs. March Madness, the 1 year he was at Kentucky. So like
Yep.
they knew how to win on that level. They just hadn't won on the pro level just yet. They was vets. You know what I'm saying? You need vets
Uh-huh.
that's hungry and know how to prosper. Like Nattie has never been big time, but she was still a veteran and she goes down there. All I'm saying is we need to respect Nattie Neidhart a little bit more for
I
what
agree.
she's done for women's wrestling. We don't
I will
talk about
co-sign
what
that.
she's really done for women's wrestling as much. And you know what? I plan on meeting Nattie here in a couple months at the Cauliflower Alley Club reunion. Bret Hart is a headliner too. So shout out to
Yeah,
Bret
that's right.
Hart for headlining the Cauliflower Alley Club reunion with Nattie, who was a headliner last year. But I'm gonna tell Nattie we respect her because I don't think she hear it enough. Cause all y'all do, y'all talk about Nattie, how like, she this and that.
Right.
But you see what she doing right now, holding them dungeon
Hell yeah.
sessions on a weekly basis. And we see all the
Hell yeah.
wrestlers that be there at the dungeon
People we know.
every week too.
Yep.
Angelo Dawkins be there every week. Now look at Angelo Dawkins, he kills shit. Like
And you know something?
y'all respect Angelo Dawkins more as a worker now than y'all did like 2 years ago when it was just all Montez. But now we speaking about Montez and Dawkins more often
And
because
then
he be at the dungeon working with Nattie and TJ.
and it's also people that are on the way because Eli was down there before he got signed.
Yeah,
We see G Sharp down there.
yeah.
You know what
G
I'm
Sharp
saying?
might go at G Sharp, man.
Yeah, like
Brody Lee
Nikki was
Jr. be
down
down
there before she
there
got
all the
signed.
time.
Right, yeah, Brody. Like plenty of people who haven't gotten that contract yet. But if they in there working with her, working with TJ, like it's only a matter of time.
Right.
We
B-Fab
headed
be
in that
down there all the
direction.
time.
Oh, listen, I'm waiting.
B-Fab be down there all the time. And then like she started getting more TV time, working more matches on TV, being the actual central figure.
Yeah,
And like I had stock in B-Fab early. But
yeah,
like her
man.
working with Nattie, once I seen she was there all the time, I was just like, yeah, it's about the moon. We going straight to the moon. And we
It's a
been there.
fact.
She had a
Yeah,
WrestleMania
man.
moment, bro.
Hell yeah.
Just Nattie Neidhart is the GOAT, the boat, the best of all time. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm never wrong. I don't think I was right about Nattie all this time. Crazy. We came to this revelation right now.
Oh man. Hey, listen,
Respecting Nattie, man.
I can't argue with the body of work. I can't.
Listen, it's the little things, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to all these wrestlers too, man. Like taking a initiative to be OGs, like
Yeah.
wanting to see the next generation be great. John Cena wants to see dudes be great. CM Punk wants to see Rey Mysterio. They had
Yep.
Danhausen speaking at Bailey's thing. So shout out to Bailey too, because like she the
Hey.
main. But they had
Right.
Danhausen there. And like even Danhausen, he just got here to WWE, but he want to see people be great because he know what it take to be great outside of the ring.
Yeah.
It's like you can be great in the ring, but like you got to be marketable too in this business.
And could there be a better example? Like I genuinely want to be a fly on the wall whenever Tony Khan and whatever his brain trust is sit up there and watch Danhausen do what he's doing now. Because I love when it's like you had signing like that because he was trendy because he was hot on the indies. It's like, okay, let's just sign him and let's not take full advantage of everything that he can do. Like, okay, yeah, we find a spot here or there for him, whatever, and have him do his whole thing, curse and all this other shit, but you don't maximize it. And then WWE watches is just like, oh, this is good. Why not? Let's bring. They excel at this. This is what they do. Like the old man used to say, we make movies here.
Yeah.
That's an actor. That's an actor, and that's a guy who plays a role better than most. Let's sign him. And everybody saw when they debuted, everybody was ready to be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a flop. What are we doing here? This bro, This dude is on every platform that's connected to WWE. He's been on ESPN, I don't know how many times, on every version. Sports Center, Get Up, First Take. Man, uncursed to Nixon, we won a championship, bro. Like, I cannot imagine the shambles and the amount of money that y'all lost out on over in AEW by saying, Danhausen was fun, but we can let him go. Like, what? Craziness.
Hey, man.
Y'all got to get it together.
Listen, it's all possible with NXT. Like, we wouldn't have these conversations if it wasn't for NXT. And it kind of started here. Like, change is necessary. And so, like, we in the same, situation now. It's been 12 years. And we kind of had that same thing now. Like, we can watch NXT from 2014. You can watch NXT in 2026, and it has a similar vibe. Like, you got these people, these young characters that are hungry, ready to branch out. Everybody, it's a competition, it's a friendly one. Everybody, I'm sure, gets along, but like, listen, we trying to make it. And that's how it is now. So shout out to them, man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to all the takeovers, man. What's your favorite takeover event before we get up out of here?
Man, that's tough, man. That's tough. I always defer to TakeOver Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Because it's like, how do you find a I don't want to say a low point, but where do you find a flaw in that show? You can't. You really can't.
It's like the pinnacle of NXT TakeOver to me. The first Brooklyn show. I like the second one too. But like the very first one, I mean, you had Sasha and Bailey. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that alone.
And like, most people look back on that and like treat that like it was the main event because it easily could have been. Right. But then you had Finn and KO. It was like a ladder match at the main event. Like, you don't have no flaws on here. Jushin Thunder Liger and Tyler Breeze was gas, bro. Like,
Jushin Thunder Liger's first and only WWE match in his whole career.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It was like
they wasn't even doing like, and it was special too because like they never did a crossover, cross-branded like match. Like, I think the last time they was doing something cross-branded in WWE, not within their own ecosystem, it was like the 90s. So like that was unheard of, and they doing something out here with I don't remember. I don't follow Japanese wrestling, so like pardon me.
It was the Forbidden Door before Forbidden Door.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one of my favorite takeover events. Also, our Evolution that took place later that year in 2014. That featured the debut of Kevin Owens. Who did Kevin Owens face? Was it Bull Dempsey?
I think so, yeah.
It's Googleable. Give me a second to look that up. But yeah, I remember he did that. And then Sami Zayn beats Neville in the main event. And then Kevin Owens just cooks him. And I was just like, man, this is a Merry Christmas for me because I was a Sami Zayn hater back then. No, he faced CJ Parker. That was CJ Parker, that's right.
Oh, okay. All right.
I could have sworn Bull Dempsey was on this show. But apparently
he wasn't at all?
Nah.
Damn.
Like not in the match at least. Last time I seen Bull Dempsey, he been at Battlefield. I think he was at Battlefield, but then I remember seeing a news clip from some local news station, and he was a pro wrestling, like he has a school somewhere, and they had a feature at his school on the local news, and it showed him doing like training and shit, and I was like, oh, okay, that's dope.
Hell yeah.
I fucked with Bull Dempsey when him and Baron Corbin was beefing.
Oh man.
Hey man, let's plug our socials, man. This was an interesting show. It wasn't as fun because, like, next I want to find a show that has Booker T doing commentary because I think that's going to be real fun to cover. So we're gonna find a show that Booker T did commentary on.
Yeah, we'll check that out. Y'all can find me at Recapping24 on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can go check out all the past episodes of the Havoc Hour where we talk sports and entertainment on all the platforms, links to the socials as well. At my Linktree/Wreak Next one championship, y'all. So I think I might have to dust off the old channel and get some content going on there. Just to, got to celebrate.
And
And
shout out to the Knicks, man.
yeah, man, I believe y'all can't tell me shit now. Can't tell me shit.
Even though he denounced the Knicks years ago.
Hey.
To become a Nets fan.
It was the pandemic. It was a bad year. We were putting bags over our heads, y'all. I needed a minute to gather myself. When Tibbs showed up and got hired, I was like, okay, we may be okay. And there it is. But real quick, the other candidate I had for peasant, but I'm not gonna give it to him, was Ha Davis. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh
that
Lord.
Clip. Yeah.
Big fella.
You couldn't have gotten, I don't care what the Navy SEALs, CIA, they couldn't have got that information out of me. That's crazy.
Hey, I would have had to waterboard me.
Yeah.
And it still wouldn't have worked.
Ain't that right? I'm sorry. Take me out of here because you ain't getting that from me. That's crazy.
Nah. Yeah, shout out to.
And it's worse because I seen right before I got on, he tweeted some apology for bringing that up. So I guess he went home and got his ass beat for talking about it or something. I don't know. But yeah.
No. Yeah, bro. Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though. I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF baby. Please say the baby. Follow Young Kings Wrestling everywhere at YK Wrestling. Hit up YKWrestling.com for the links if you're confused on what's what. But shop.YKWrestling.com to get you some merch. Or you can go ahead and get you some merch at the WWE shop. Get one of them Nickshausen t-shirts with our discount. Just hit the link at YKWrestling.com to WWE shop. Hey man, Young Kings Wrestling, TC Fontaine, Wreak Havoc. We are out of here. Gone.